everybody, welcome back into the shop again. Steve with Swamp Bottom Baits here. First off, I want to say thank you for bringing us to 500 subscribers. It means quite a bit to me. I'm glad that you're enjoying the content that we're putting out and that you're sharing it to other people and what have you. A little housekeeping real quick. If you're looking for any baits or anything, look at what we have to offer. There's a link on the About page to the tackle box. There's also a link there for Swamp Swag, which is where we'll have the t-shirts. This is one of our t-shirts here. Hats, stuff like that. And if you need any graphics done, definitely look into that link there for Neptune Multimedia. A buddy of mine does great work. So we're going to be releasing 10 new colors in our Crappie Thumpers. I'm going to be doing the last color here in this video, and then I'm going to do a montage of all the colors, so they will be released soon, if not when this video comes out. So let's get into making some baits and stay tuned to the end. Alright everybody, welcome back. Got some dead-on plastics here. It's a swim bait jerk bait blend. I add just a touch bit of hardener to make it a little bit more durable but still keep the action. So hot pink is what we're going to start off with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops, and got a little bit of a squirt there. So I kind of lost track of my count. I'm going to try and go roughly about 30. So that should be roughly good. And here's a funny thing about it is the hot pink, when it is warmed up to temperature, it's kind of got like a purplish color to it, but it does come out pink. So I think that's about what we're looking for. Like I said, this is just test. We can tweak it later. Just trying to come up with a profile. So I want some highlight. I don't know if regular highlight would do it. You know what, let's get into, oops, this is Argon by Dead On. It's kind of like, I don't know if you can see it, there's like a purple pinkish shift. This is part of their color shifts, but it adds a nice highlight to it. So half a cup, I'm going to go about a 1/16 of a teaspoon. So this is an 1/8, so I just did half of it. Like I said, it's a color shift powder, so it's not really a highlight, but it does. And you can see there, I keep bumping the camera, sorry about that. It gives like a purplish highlightish so shift to it. So let's add just a hair bit of heat to it. And the mold is cold, so it won't take long to set up. I've already got my rods in there. So there you can see the light's not the greatest up high like this. I'm trying a new spot for the camera. You can see a bit of a like a purple sheen to the outside of that. Put that back in the mic. Yeah, you can see that there. Yeah, see, it's almost set up already. That should be good to come out. There we go. See that purplish sheen on it? So we take that out. And just slide the rods out. And what I'll do is I'll let this set for just a few minutes. I've noticed that if I let this set for a few minutes and let it cool down, and then when I go to pull the bodies off, I get a cleaner edge up on the front. And I don't know if you can see a little bit of flashing tail on there. Just grab that and pop it off. So it just gives you a cleaner back end where the tail comes out at. So I'm going to go ahead and make up some more of these, and then we'll come back and we will do our second color, figure out what we're going to do for that, and see what the base come out as. Be back in just a bit. Alright, and for our tail color, you see I already got the bodies laid out in the mold. For our tail color, I'm going to start out with some flow lime. I'm going to do the same thing. I want about the same opacity, so there's 20. And there's 30 for a half a cup, which would be 60 for a full cup, of course. So that's a nice bright green. I want to see if I can make it brighter. Let's see what I got up here. This looks like the only bright green I've got up here. This is radioactive green. If I remember right, this is from Alpha Pigments. So let's do the same as we did with the other one for half a cup. Let's go with about a 1/16. And there we go. We got like a brighter green sheen on the top of it. And I've got a new camera mount, so I keep bumping it because I'm not used to it yet. Let's put some sparkle in it. What do I got up here for sparkle? Okay, there you go. This is from Lure Works Pearl Powder Diamond Green. And I'm gonna go with, let's go with a full 1/8 of a teaspoon for half a cup. And you see that stuff flying all over the place. Starting to thicken up on me. Yeah, that looks good. Let's go with that. So let me put this back in the mic real quick. Get it back up to temp. Start out with 20 seconds. Let's see what that gets us. Let's see if we get these stuff put back up. Now, of course, doing the cores, we want it to be a little bit hotter. See if we can wipe some of this sparkle off of here. That wasn't enough time. Let's give it a few more seconds. So, and we got a whole series of these coming out. All right. Give it a stir. Got a little bit of bubbles on the top there. I'm going to flash those off. Let's see where our temp is at. Wow, that's like 390. So let's go ahead and inject our tails. And it don't take much plastic on these tails. Of course, it don't take much plastic for the body neither, but the tails takes even less. We'll hold pressure just for a little bit longer to make sure that it helps it to bond. That's a nice bright green right there. So it will take just a minute for that to cure up. Like I said, I apologize for the lighting up here. With the new mount, it's going to take a little getting used to. And what I was talking about, once these cure up, you know, once they set and get cool, you can pull it off and you get nice clean pull-offs right there. And sometimes I'll get a little bit, I don't know if it'll happen now, I don't see it happening. When you pull it off, it'll look like it's kind of closed a little bit. Alright, like that right there. Just take and roll it, and boom, it opens it right up. You can't do that when they are warm, so you let them cool down just a little bit more.
and it'll work for you. Give that just another minute and it'd be good to go. I dip my spoons into the plastic, helps clean it up. Takes a little bit less time to, you don't have to wipe it off as quite as much. So there's our spoons. All right, this is set up enough, so let's see how it came out. There we go. I like that. And looking at it in person, you can see all the shine and the highlight to it. And I'm going to kind of show my age right here, but I remember they had parties that used to call rage parties, and it was all about with black lights and the bright colors and stuff like that. And that's what that kind of reminds me of. So I think we are going to name that color profile the Rage. So I'm going to do a bit of a montage added in here, and that will showcase all 10 of our new colors. So stick around for that, and let me know what you think.
Alright everybody, well that's our new 10 colors that we're going to be releasing here right shortly. So thanks again for everybody that's subscribed to help us get to 500. If you've shared it, everything else, it's all appreciated. So for y'all getting us there, I'm going to go ahead and give back. Leave a comment, and somewhere in that comment put #Thumper, and we are going to do a giveaway. One person is going to win one bag of each color, 15 count bag of each color. So one person is going to get 10 bags of the Crappie Thumpers, one of each new color. So again, thank you all very much. I appreciate it, and y'all have a good day. Peace, everybody.